Welcome to Master English with Noah. I'm Noah, and today I'm joined by my good friends.
Hi, I'm Jasmine.
I'm Louis.
And I'm Kate.
I am so excited to have you guys on the show with me.
It's our pleasure. After all, you promised you'd get us all dinner after this.
Jasmine, the show is just starting. Don't expose him yet.
Ha ha ha. Don't worry, Noah. We would have still come even if you didn't promise us dinner. We see how much your podcast is helping people learn English in a fun and easy way.
We're glad to be here.
Yep.
That's sweet of you guys. Thank you. And thank you so much to our wonderful viewers for watching and supporting the channel. Today, we have a special topic to help you learn English. It's a topic we can all relate to because most of us have done it, at one point or the other. We're talking about dating. Before we begin, we ask that you subscribe to the channel for more videos that will guide you to English mastery. Also, feel free to write down new words and rewatch any part you didn't understand the first time. Let's begin.
Okay. Who wants to go first? How has your love life been?
Girl, my love life is almost non-existent.
That couldn't be true. What about Trevor? I thought you guys had a thing.
Oh, Trevor. Well, I really liked Trevor, and I thought he liked me too. But I feel he was too afraid to really ask me out.
Yet, I agree. Trevor was very shy. I remember when you told me that he panicked when you caught him buying chocolate for you. He got so nervous that he threw the chocolate in the trash can.
That's interesting. I can't blame the dude. It's not that easy to be confident with someone you really like, especially when you and the person don't know each other too well yet.
I agree. There's nothing wrong with being shy sometimes. But then, it becomes a problem when a person allows their shyness to prevent them from getting what they want. That's something we must all strive for, in my opinion. Living courageously and not being afraid of failure and rejection.
What you just said reminds me of how I got my first girlfriend. Her name was Cynthia. We had been friends for years. I began developing feelings for her about 2.5 years into our friendship. I didn't hide this. I believe she deserved to at least know how I felt, even if she didn't feel the same way about me. I wasn't going to put any pressure on her. So I summoned the courage and told her one day. She told me she saw me as a friend. Even though I respected her opinion, it still kinda hurt to hear that. So, I moved on and kept being a good friend to her. I was just grateful my confession didn't wreck our relationship. I just wanted her to be happy. Then there was this other girl called Roma who started liking me. Perhaps seeing this girl treat me in a special way made Cynthia realize that she did in fact have feelings for me. I don't know. But she eventually told me how she felt. At first, I didn't want to take any action or ask her out because I was afraid that it was just a phase, or that she was only saying those things due to jealousy. But after some time had passed, I knew I still really loved her and she showed she was interested in me as well. So I asked her out.
Wow. That's a very interesting story. And you and Cynthia were together for about 8 years, if I'm correct?
We were. It was beautiful while it lasted. We started growing apart as we both had different plans and visions for the lives we wanted to live. She wanted to be a renowned actress and fashion model. And she wanted to live a fast-paced life on the road from set to set and show to show. Meanwhile, I wanted to be a doctor. I don't even like traveling. I wanted to move to the countryside one day and own a ranch. So, it felt like we were heading in different directions. I didn't want to hold her back from her career ambitions and reaching for her dreams, but I also didn't want to let go because of how much I loved her. Eventually, our schedules got so hectic and different that we had to make a decision, and we decided to part ways.
Sorry about that, Louis. I remember how tough the breakup was for you. You refused to leave the house for 2 weeks. I'm glad you got better with time.
I'm glad as well. And the ironic thing is that Cynthia didn't end up becoming an actress, but I hear she is now a doctor. While you, Louis, you've become an actor. It's as if destiny changed lanes.
Honestly. In fact, Cynthia and I got a chance to see and catch up recently. We were both laughing about how funny life can be. I'm just glad we're both happy at what we do. Plus, she still gets to travel the world. And I still got to buy my ranch.
How about you, Jasmine? What has your dating experience been like?
Hey, you haven't told us yours yet.
Ladies first.
Ha 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 ha.
Okay, fine. So you guys know about Jake, right? And how he was a criminal.
Oh, yes.
Wait, what? What do you mean he was a criminal? I didn't know that.
Oh, maybe I forgot to tell you. Yeah, well, apparently he had been arrested 6 times before we met. But he kept it as a secret. He never told me. The sad thing is, he never stopped committing crimes, even when we were together. There were times where I was a bit suspicious of where he got his money from. But when I'd ask, he'd tell me he just frequently invested his money in stocks, and they paid good dividends. I found it hard to believe sometimes because his lifestyle usually went from frugal to lavish to frugal. You know? Short bursts of money. Then he'd buy some expensive things like Rolex watches. There was one time he even bought a Lamborghini. I didn't bother him too much about it because I was younger, and I didn't want to come off as being intrusive. But then one day the police came knocking at my door. They took me to the station for investigation, and that was when I found out that the guy I had been dating was a lover by day, robber by night. Unfortunately for him, he stole from a wealthy retired politician, and the police were hunting him down. I told the police I knew nothing. The court ended up giving him 28 years jail time. This was very difficult for me. I felt like I never really knew this man I had loved for 2 years. I visited him in jail. He was crying and apologizing to me. He told me his story. How he got into robbery at age 10 when he had a bad friend group and needed money to take care of his sick father. It was truly emotional. He told me that he has found light and hope in God's forgiveness and mercy. That he has changed. Well, if it's true, then I thank God.
Wow, that must have been tough. It could have even made you have trust issues.
I know, right? Let's learn from this story to be honest with our partners. And most importantly, to think about how our actions and choices impact those we know and love.
Okay, Noah. We've all been waiting for your turn. Tell us about Candace, Amanda, Bolu, Whitney, and Linda.
Haha, hold your horses, buddy. There hasn't been that many ladies. You're just making up names at this point.
You know I'm not.
Well, none of those relationships worked out. I'd love to go into more detail, but each of the stories are long and we're running out of time. Maybe in a future episode if the listeners are interested. However, I will tell you about someone I recently met. At my local tennis club, I met an interesting girl called Nora. She's tall, dark-skinned, and very intelligent. She's one of the first girls I'm meeting that I have a lot of things in common with. The other girls and I were often so different. Nora loves tennis, reads books, loves working out, and has her own business.
Really? A businesswoman? You guys really do have a lot in common, especially because you have 3 big businesses.
Thank you. I hope to get to know her better. This brings us to the end of today's episode. Thank you guys for co-hosting with me today. I hope this was interesting for all the viewers and that your English listening skills improved. Don't forget to subscribe for more. And hit the like button so other English learners can find this video to help them master English. Keep practicing and see you in our next episode.
Time for dinner.
Yay!